the NIL rules
Oh,
with college football, okay, is something that a lot of people were saying, including yours truly. I was saying this for years that these college players should be making money. When you look at all these college players that play all these years and these schools are making millions and millions and millions of dollars off these ball games. These coaches are making a killing, an absolute killing right now in college football. I think the highest paid college coach is making like 15 million or something like that. It's ridiculous what they're making now. And where does that money come from? I don't know. All the players they're recruiting. So,
right.
and and now you look at the NIL rules that these players can actually make money. What are your thoughts to when you play college ball and what you thought that some of these college players should be making and what you should have been making? And now you're watching some of these kids become millionaires before they even step on a field.
You know what? I'm a little, I don't want to say biased or anything like that. I really don't, I really don't like it very much because when, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like guys should be getting paid,
Mm-hmm.
but that's why you make it to the NFL. If you that good, you make it to the NFL. And then these college players, they getting all this money at a young age. They, what, when they get to college, they what, 21, 22, and making, you know, tens and hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars in college. Then when they get to the professional level, they're already so far gone, making so much money. They're not even really putting in the effort. They're not putting in the time, the dedication. They're like, look, I already got millions already. And if you got someone that's really smart, they'll be investing in that money, doing whatever it is that they want to do, investing in some type of stock or properties or real estate or something like that to make more money. But I really don't like it because I just don't want them to get to the NFL and say, okay, look, I ain't gonna give y'all all that. I give y'all 2-3 years. If y'all draft me, I'm gonna give you 2-3 years because I already got a couple meals in the bank. I already invested this meal right here. I invested this type of money, and then now we mad as fans. We like, oh man, he was really good in college. Now he's in the NFL. He don't really care as much, because he's already paid. But on the other hand, I do feel like those guys should be get a little bit of something because they putting their bodies on the line, that's their lives on the line. And if they don't make it, if they was really good in college, and they don't make it, at least they got something to fall back on. Because these college coaches, like you said, they making millions of dollars. They're making a lot of money off these recruits. So it's kind of like a double edged sword for me. I'm okay with it, but I'm not okay with it as long as they take it and they transition to the NFL and don't think about the money that I made, then I think it'll be fine because I want them guys to play at the best of their ability and make it to the next level and show off their potential when they finally make it and not always on Instagram flashing and Facebook flashing all this money. And then once they get there, you almost like got like a John Morant. They out here doing some craziness, and you like, man, they young kids with these millions, they don't understand it. It can go just like that. But I'm on both sides with it. I'm okay with it, but I'm not okay with it. But
Right.
who am I now? We just fans now. I'm just watching now, and I'm happy that those guys are finally getting some money. But I'm like, oh, I wish I was there getting some of that money.
So do I. Maybe I should just go and say I'm like, hey, I'm 19 years old. I look a little bit younger than 41. I can say, hey, you know what? My knees are good. My ankles are good.
Yeah,
Coach, put me in.
yeah.
Put me
I,
in.
another thing I'll say too, I think if they do that, if they gonna do the NIL deals, I think they should put a cap on it, and so guys can really work for the money that they're getting. It's not like how when Sam Bradford came in and they put that cap on that salary after him because they had gave him a signing bonus of like what $50 million, and we had some of the veteran guys spoke out about it, said, man, you got a guy that haven't touched the field, haven't even threw a football yet, and he done made in 1 year that I done made in the last 7 years. So guys had a problem with that, so that's why they put that cap on it. And the next year, I think Cam Newton had came in, and they're not getting that kind of money anymore. But at the same time, it's all good. They still got millions, so it is what it is.